So I wanted to show you how things were not disclosed, even when I had asked. And of course, when I was first interested in this vehicle, I was talking to them on the phone. And we sent some emails as well. I like email because, if you send me any pictures and such, I can download them to the desktop and I can blow them up. There's a lot of functionality. I'm not big on text. Text is just too small an interface for me. So let's see what he did with the emails here. This is an email I sent on May 14th. Hi Mark, good to talk to you. As I say, I'm interested in the 2007 Lexus RX350, 43,555 miles. Please do a video of the vehicle starting, then the engine idling, and during a short drive. Also, send some pictures of any flaws that are not in the existing photos. From what I've heard, one of the front fenders has some blemishes. So let's see what he sends back. May 17th, 3 days later, I get an email with 5 image attachments, JPEGs, and then, the same time, I get a short little video, an MP4 file here. Just one. I'd asked for 3, but let's see what they have to. Well, what they sent me. Let's start with the video first. So one thing I wanted to point out about this video that he sent me, very, very first frame, the top of the hood is cropped off. Why? Because the vehicle had been in an accident, the grill guard had been pushed in, and the hood was scraping against the grill guard. You can see how it's scraping here. You can see another example there. And what this has done is that it's actually taken the paint off right down to the primer. Had I known that this vehicle had been in an accident, I wouldn't have bought it. But this was not disclosed. Right? Fraud. Getting back to the original email. Also, send some pictures of any flaws that are not in the existing photos. From what I've heard, one of the front fenders has some blemishes. Well, let's see if you can see that in the video. Did you see it? I certainly didn't see it when I saw that video. It's very, very small in the frame, and it's only 2 seconds, and it's in and it's out. You actually have to know that it's there already. This is what it looks like. This is what I'd asked for, but this is what I didn't get. Lies of omission, misrepresentation, and fraud. Another thing about this video, there's a sound coming from the engine compartment. And if you look at the inspection video that I had done at Corwin Toyota, it's the water pump is seriously damaged and is leaking coolant. If you look at the Carfax video, Audi Brooklyn had actually had the vehicle inspection at the Lexus dealership, so they knew that there was a problem with the water pump, but I was told that it was the belt. So this isn't just a lie of omission, this is a lie, a misrepresentation, and a fraud. Getting back to the original email, please do a video of the vehicle starting, then the engine idling, and during a short drive. Well, I only got the one video from email here. Why didn't I get the one of the vehicle starting? Because after I got the vehicle and I started it, there was the most incredible racket that was coming from the water pump, and then it would die down. So the one that you saw of it idling, they had, warmed it up, so to speak, and got the sound down, and then they did that video. Let me show you a short video of what I did after I got the vehicle. So some very bad sounds coming from the damaged water pump in the engine compartment. Getting back to the original email, I'd also asked for a video during a short drive. Well, why didn't I get that? Because of all this very, very noisy sounds that came from the suspension, even at the slowest of speeds, which I'll play a sample for you here. So as you can tell, that suspension's in pretty bad shape. You can see more details on the suspension video that I did. So getting back to the original email, I asked for 3 videos. He only sent me 1, and even that was hiding things. Well, what about the pictures? I asked also send some pictures of any flaws that are not on the existing photos. Let's see what he sent. He sent 5 pictures through email, and they're all body shots. The body's actually not in bad shape. But you'll notice he's not showing the front, and he's hiding this part. But I asked for show me the flaws. What did he do? He didn't show me this. He didn't show me how incredibly filthy that the cargo mat was. He didn't show me that it had been in an accident. That's what I'm looking for, right? Look at the blemish there too. He didn't show me that the grill guard had been pushed in and the hood can't open without scraping against it and taking off the paint. That's what I asked for, but that's not what I got. So this is what I call the lies of omission, the misrepresentation, the deception, and the fraud. Let's get into how much it's going to cost to repair it. Getting into the repair estimates. So I went to Corwin Toyota to get an estimate on the mechanical repairs. Here's a little more detail here, closer up. All that noise coming from the suspension, over $3,000. All that noise coming from the engine compartment, $1,750. Altogether, they're estimating about $6,265 for the mechanical repairs. For the collision repairs, here's Corwin Collision. And for all the collision repairs, they're looking at just under $4,000 for the collision repairs. Combined, this is over $10,000 worth in damage. Now, they led me to believe that all this vehicle required was a battery and a belt, but it actually needs about $10,000 worth of repairs. So, again, a lot of misrepresentation, a lot of deception, and a lot of fraud.